one thing about it, this is possibly the worst vehicle to absolutely speed run with. Here we go, guys. This is gonna be nostalgic. Let's do this. Welcome back to Innovation RC, guys. Today we're gonna be running Juggernaut EXB. Now, wait, before you guys think anything, I know a bunch of you are saying, oh, why did he get a Kraton 8X to do on-road stuff? That's not the... I just like to be different. I like to do different things. I like to be challenged. Today's actually gonna be the last day. The last day I'm gonna be speed running the Kraton 8S. But what I wanted to do was still get a 100-mile-an-hour pass on this guy. Fun fact, this is actually the first time I am ever running it. Looking at this beauty right here, this is the EXB Kraton 8S. So pretty much he's gonna come with a bunch of the upgrades that the ready-to-run Kraton won't have. Of course, you could get it separately, but this guy's already built from the get-go to be the perfect basher. And honestly, I really like it, but one thing about it, this is possibly the worst vehicle to absolutely speed run with. Why? Because it's actually heavier than the ready-to-run Kraton. Yeah, so we're up for a challenge today. Actually, before we even look in, on the body, I actually cut cold air intakes over here, and I actually applied some screen mesh. So it looks very natural, very nice. Same thing with the front grille. I actually cut the top off. And underneath is actually some glue. So if we look over here, you guys can see where all the magic is. And honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. It adds to the scale look, I guess. I really, really like it. I know that I always do things the right way, per se, when building a speed build, but if you guys can see these zip ties, that is not right. I do not want to influence any of you guys to do that. Really, what you want to do is actually limit the shock internally, like right before the piston, and when you take the whole shock out, put some spacers in there. It's going to prevent it from extending out all the way. That is ultimately what you want to do. Same thing for the rear and with, well, any speed run car to begin with. Do not let me influence you guys to do the wrong thing. This is merely only for one run. Now, normally I take off the sway bar components and as well as the front bumper, but I actually wanted to run this as a true Kraton 8S EXB. Yeah, I really wanted to run this thing as it fits out of the box. I just did the little suspension thing that I told you guys not to do. Additionally, I threw the Kraton 8S setup in it. Now, as for batteries, guys, we're going to be running the 9500 milliamp 4S CNHLs 90C. Now, we aren't going to be running our parallel pass. I'm not looking to break records today. I mean, I don't even care to break records to begin with. We're not even going to be running parallel. I just want to run a simple, standard 4S to 8S setup. All right, here we go, guys. We're all zeroed out in the EXB Juggernaut. Storing the TP motor and 2 of the CNHL batteries. Let's see what it's got. All right, we're all turned around. See what she's got. Here she comes. And there you go, guys. 102 miles an hour. And this is actually the last time we're gonna be doing this. So honestly, I don't care as long as we broke over 100. And there's the inside, guys. We're just running 2 of the 9500 milliamp CNHLs. I think we could have squeezed, past tense of squeezed, a couple more miles an hour out if we had, minus the bumper, if we also had a little bit less weight. Definitely it's still there, but this is, as I said before, not the right vehicle to do speed with. I'm honestly really, really happy that it still did that. This is honestly the first time I actually ran the EXB, ever. So this thing was broken in here, right now, at 102 miles an hour. Now, I will not be keeping it like this, as I said before. We're gonna cut the zip ties and he's gonna be a basher. Here we go, guys. This is gonna be nostalgic. Let's do this. It's kind of like cutting a ribbon. So I'll come up a little bit. Bam. Now rear. And there we go for the rear. We have our plush suspension back. So the car sprung back up as soon as I cut those zip ties. Look at that. We have all of our Kraton 8S travel back. Same thing with the rear. Amazing. Now, if you guys haven't done so, be sure to follow Innovation RC on Instagram. You'll see more pictures, videos, and everything else that you won't see on YouTube. Project Juggernaut is officially concluded. Now, if you guys recall or seen on Instagram, I sold the original Juggernaut, which was my ready-to-run Kraton 8S. Now, that doesn't mean I sold Juggernaut. Whenever I have a project, let's say Project Juggernaut or Project Spartan or whatever, that's just the idea behind it. The idea or the true Spartan or Juggernaut, whatever, is actually in here. The concept and everything is still in that guy. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll still have more stuff with the Kraton 8S EXB coming out. We're gonna have more things no matter what. So Project Juggernaut is done.